Hey guys, welcome back to Only Stupid Answers. My name is Sam Basher, one half of the podcasting duo for Only Stupid Answers, here with another movie review for our segment, Only Movie Answers. Nailed that intro. I did fine. B+, probably. Today I'm here talking about Pacific Rim Uprising, the follow-up to the not-so-much-a-hit Pacific Rim that came out back in 2013, directed by Guillermo del Toro. This movie is not directed by him. Let's get some info on this film. Pacific Rim Uprising is directed by Stephen S. DeKnight, also written by him and a couple other good boys and girls. And it stars John Boyega as Jake Pentecost, Scott Eastwood as Nate Lambert, and Cailee Spaeny as Amara Namamine. Couldn't say her name first time, I'm not gonna try to fix it. And here's a quick synopsis. Jake Pentecost, son of Stacker Pentecost, reunites with Mako Mori to lead a new generation of Jaeger pilots, including rival Lambert and 15-year-old hacker Amara, against a new Kaiju threat. So, right out the gates, gonna point this out, just gonna make this clear. I didn't find the first Pacific Rim all that fun to watch. There were some entertaining fights, but I felt like I didn't know what it wanted to be. It tried to be too dramatic when the movie didn't need that to happen exactly. There were some cool moments, but overall, I didn't need more. But since we review every big movie that comes out, for the most part, on this channel, trying to do that more, we went and saw Pacific Rim Uprising, and I enjoyed this movie. I genuinely enjoyed this movie. Now, need to make this clear, we do try to be positive on this channel. This is not a good movie. It's across the board. Writing, humor, character development, even CGI kind of, which is like the bread and butter of this movie. But I feel in my heart that this movie knows that it isn't good. I gotta make this clear also, I'm not an official movie reviewer, but I feel like this just needs to get out there. This movie is dumb, but it's dumb fun. I think this movie needs to be prefaced with a couple trailers for itself right before the movie starts. So you're like, oh, okay, it's a cartoon, 100%. This is a cartoon, or it's all the cutscenes of a really well-made video game. You know, like top-notch, this is really good CGI. I wish video games actually look like this because it's really good. It has some vibes from Spy Kids a little bit. Definitely the humor. That being said, if you're a fan of cartoons and you're okay with paying money, don't see a 3D we did just so we could get this review out earlier. It's definitely not worth 3D. If you want to pay $7 to go see it, I recommend it. If it comes out on Redbox, or you want to watch it at home one day when you're feeling sick, or you're drunk with your friends and you're trying to sober up at the party, turn this on, you'll have a blast. If you enjoyed the first movie and you think you're gonna get that again, sorry. From me and anyone else who enjoyed this movie, I'm sorry. I will put my stamp of approval that this is an enjoyable movie, and I do recommend seeing it, but it's up to you how long you want to wait. That's okay. But on this channel, we like to try to stay positive, so we're gonna usually we split this up with 3 positives, 1 nitpick, or 1 negative we had with a film. But for this, I didn't want to do 1 positive, 3 negatives while still endorsing this movie. But you know, staying on the positive track, let's do 2 positive, 2 negative. Right off the bat, I enjoyed the action. It is a video game. There's nothing about this that feels real at all. You get some Jaeger on Jaeger fighting, which is very fun, and it's kind of some stuff that you wanted. If you were a fan, like an ultra fanboy of Pacific Rim, the first film, you were like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if the Jaegers actually fought? Of course. So you do get that, and you get it in a couple different forms, which is pretty cool. You even see some Jaegers that are more versatile, which is fun. And you still get, based on trailers, you get some Jaeger versus Kaiju action. And for the most part, it looks great, and the creativity behind the different types of Jaegers is really fun. There's specifically one that I love the design. He's the faster one. He kind of has like some rabbit ears. He's got like an orange finish, like an orange sports car. I'm a big fan of that. And my other positive, I'd have to say, is Charlie Day. And I know that people that may have enjoyed this may not have liked what had happened to his character in this movie. I understand. I don't even know what his character's name. Newt, I think, which is actually kind of fun that for his arc that his name is that. I'll get to that when we do our full podcast breakdown of this movie. But I do enjoy watching an actor have a good time in the role. Like The Rock in Jumanji, the new Jumanji movie. That movie's fine too. Oh, pretty good. But The Rock and Jack Black are clearly having the most fun in that movie, makes it enjoyable. Charlie Day in this film is clearly having fun because he gets to play a role that he wouldn't normally play. Normally, he's going to be the comedic relief, and he's going to be very lighthearted, even though he did play more of a scientist in the first movie, which he still does in this, to a degree. Barely. But he looks like he's actually having fun, that he gets to kind of spread his wings just a little bit and have a good time. That's about as much positive as I can find in this. Also, Scrapper. When you meet him, you'll have a great time with him and you'll want the toy, which is exactly what this, if there's Happy Meal toys, oh, your kids are gonna love it. But negatives. How do we narrow this down? Let's go with writing. The dialogue for this film is not good. The humor is not good. Not once is this movie funny. It's only really funny unintentionally, because you're like, wouldn't it be cool if a Jaeger did this? And you're like, people are definitely in there. You're like, 100%. Not enough people got out of the city, and you're basically using them as bullets. Trust me, that's not spoilers for the many times this happens in the movie. But no, the times when this movie tries to be humorous, it doesn't quite hit the mark, and that is okay for me. That is okay. And like I said, this movie is a cartoon, so when we try to get these more heartfelt moments that should mean something, they don't. They don't really, they completely miss the mark. At least I feel it's an improvement from the first film, because that felt even more dramatic and made me care even less about what was happening in it. So I will put that out there. And I'll say my other nitpick is plot. Sometimes we just go off on adventures just because it's like, wouldn't it be cool if Jaegers fought in the snow? And yeah, it's definitely cool, but what do we do? What do we do here? Nothing. Like literally nothing at all. Maybe they're meant to make us feel something. Maybe it's just to show us a different aspect of the world now, post it's 10 years after the events of the first movie. Maybe that's what it is. Since I can't tell you, that's not a good sign for the film. But I still enjoyed this. It kind of, in my mind, equates to Happy Death Day. And I know there's no review for Happy Death Day on our channel, but if you want a horror thriller, let's say it's not a horror movie, a thriller that is totally self-aware of itself and gets to play around with the idea behind itself, then watch Happy Death Day. Same thing for Pacific Rim Uprising. All right? So we usually like to rate it, rate the movie. I can't, it's been 10 years, out of 10, easy. I gotta be fair. You know, I gotta be at least critical. I think it's fair to say between a 6 and a 7. I think between a 6 and a 7 is fine. It floats between like highs or C's. Like it's like solid C. DJ, what'd you say a C was the saying?
C's get degrees, man.
C's get degrees, and I think that's perfect. This movie is totally serviceable for people who just want some fun, dumb action and literally have nothing else to do in their day. That fair? That seems pretty fair. So like a middle C, C minus. Middle C, C minus. That's where I'm gonna probably put this movie. But guys, we want to hear what you think, so make sure you hit up the comment section down below, and also tweet at us at OnlyStupidAnswers. Yank out those vowels from stupid. Go to onlystupidanswers.com for all podcasting information, all the other movie reviews. You can find it there. Our merchandise, we got t-shirts, mugs, towels, wall tapestries. No one's bought that one, but you can have it. I made it. It was fun. It was pretty cool. But make sure you tune in Monday at 5 a.m. is when it will be available on PST, Pacific Standard Time. You're welcome. You can go ahead and listen to our full in-depth spoilery review where DJ Woldridge and I will go ahead and tear apart this movie, and it's going to be a real treat. Make sure you subscribe so you can stay up to date with all of our movie reviews. We got a lot more coming down the pike, or pipe, however you'd like to say that. Both work. I'm Sam Basher, and I'll see you next time. Definitely 100%. I was giggling my ass off during this. Jaeger's got a magnetic gravity bomb, whatever, sucking up cars that we just saw people running down the street trying to get away. Definitely people in those cars trying to hide or get away. They're driving away. No, don't do it. And they throw it. He throws it at the kaiju. People are definitely dead.